sun came back. I don't know if it's gonna stay or not. Time to mow the lawn again. It's okay. That's what I'm gonna do today. Thought about doing stuff with the bees, but there's really not anything I need to do except for, you know, kind of peek in the top and keep an eye on things. I made sure all of them had extra space before that rain came up. Oh, I think I hear them. Oh, look. We see honeybees. I wonder if it's just scouts or if they're bringing stuff in. I think it's just scouts. Ooh, that one bounced off the top of my head. Yes, I think those are just scouts. That's okay. They're excited scouts. They're happy. Did you see how excited they looked? Wow. Ooh, that's kind of busy. Dang. That's about the busiest I've seen it yet. I'll bet I'm gonna get a swarm in there. If I haven't already. That's cool. Freebies, maybe. Probably mine. And we went through them on Sunday. I think it was Sunday for cells. So they're good right now. Got a lot of bees orientating. That's nice. That's cool. Let's scoot by. Go over and, ooh, the nook is looking good too. Ooh, there's a drone flyby. I could hear him. My battery quit working. It's kind of cool on the cool side today, actually. Had a pretty good amount of bees flying earlier today, and it was like 52 degrees. There, now we can. Ooh, nook's taking pollen in. Nice. They saw it. So he's taking a bunch of pollen in. So is she. So is she. So is she. So is she. That's cool. So far I think we're doing fairly well. We'll find out. One of the things I gotta do today is tip boxes and look for cells. It's kind of a pain to do when you got supers on. That's the other thing I do. I give the girls some more doorway. Yeah, give them and them some more doorway. They must have had a graduation today up there. They're not as busy down here. And they sure were the other day. Man, I got a lot of pollen coming in. That's the other thing to do. I'm gonna need to do a bit of an inspection and see how much pollen I've got in my boxes. It might be time to put my traps on. There's some huge pollen bags coming in. Oh my word, look at all that pollen going in. I wonder what all that bright yellow is. There's some bright orange too. Dang it, that's a lot of it. Oof. These pollen bags couldn't be much fuller. Dang it. I may need to look in them. I wasn't planning on that. We got flowers coming up. There'll be quite a few of these type of ones. Yeah, there's a bunch of those. Got thinking about it, they probably drop quite a bit of seeds. And over here, I got this seeded. And if you look real close, it's already starting to come up. And I've got more seeds, so you know, like back here, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot. We'll come in here and fill it in. But yeah, and I'll get my stake put in the ground so I can put a sprinkler on it. Yeah, about a week away from all of these starting. And normally, you'll get that first one on the end, ouch, and then maybe about 2 or 3 days later, you know, they'll start with the rest of them. I think they're gonna come quick. I also noticed this here, it's kind of hard to see. But the snowberries, yeah, snowberries, all of these, they're all over the place too. They're starting to put on, there's a good example. They're starting to put on their blooms. Yeah. Dang it. That's a lot of bees. There's a bunch of drones right there. There's a big old train of them. One heading off, one heading in. Oh, there's some. Look at that. Go it, go it, go it. Oh, right there it is. Man, there's a lot of that going in. I'll bet that's the, I bet I know what it is. Here, I'll show you. Let's see if I can find some. And we're getting in the action. Well, that's cool. But yeah, I'll bet it's this. Okay, maybe it's not that. Huh. That's what I thought it was. But I'm not seeing any. I see a ladybug. Yeah, I'm not seeing any bees on it. Never mind. I don't know. That's what I thought they were finding. There's a great big yellow something back there. There's a honeybee checking us out. The camera smells like propolis. That's kind of a I like that sight. Okay, well, let's see if we can. want you guys to keep an eye on this one for me. I need to split that hive. There's a lot of drones in there. No, that's what we're doing this week. Make sure she don't swarm on me. Crazy amount of pollen coming in. Nice bees though, they don't even care them right here. All these brand new babies going out for new jobs. Look at all those fresh bees going out. There's some dark orange. And a lot of that yellow. Whatever that yellow is, they're finding a ton of it. A bunch of pollen going in. If anything, I'm going to have to pull out some pollen frames and give her some fresh. Really nice for splits though. Here, you guys watch that for a bit. All of them are bringing it in like that. So whatever that yellow is, it's an awful lot of it. Put pollen traps on. Oh, that's a lot of pollen. I was just telling my friend that, hey, if you need any pollen, I've got, a couple pounds for you if you want it. His wife looked at me, a couple of pounds? I said, oh yeah. I said, I got 5 or 6 pounds of it left in the freezer from last year. You want some? People do not realize what kind of pollen my bees bring in. I didn't realize that other people's bees didn't bring in pollen like mine. And my pollen season is just starting. Whoosh, it's a lot. That's why I got into pollen traps. My bees brought in so much pollen that my queens would get pollen bound. That's why I use so many boxes, so much space. Because when it starts to come in, man, that pollen just floods in. Yeah, see, these others are bringing just as much of it in, as they're able to. Man. My buddy was telling me that his had stopped bringing pollen in, and I said, mine are just starting to kick it in overdrive. I said, and then as soon as I start getting the vegetable stuff blooming across the way, I just get overloaded with pollen. But that's why I got traps. Blessed days, everyone. Bye.